pages and extents in SQL Server. Pages. The fundamental unit of the data storage is called as a page. Default page size is 8 kilobits. Page is the fundamental unit of data storage in SQL Server. 8 physically contiguous pages equals 1 extent. Disk space allocated to a data file in a database is logically divided into pages numbered from 0 to n. Disk I/O operations are performed at the page level. 128 pages equals 1 MB. Every page contains 3 blocks. 1. Page header. It includes information of the type of the page number, object details and free space available inside the page. The size of the page header is 96 bytes. 2. Data rows. This is where the actual data stores inside the page and its size is 8060 bytes. 3. Row offset. This is the index of the page. When data rows increases, the row offset also increase. Row offset size is 36 bytes. Note: per megabytes of space can allocate 128 pages. And 1 gigabyte space can allocate 131,072 pages. Note: always the pages are stored inside the extents in a file. Types of pages. There are total 8 types of pages in SQL Server. 1. Data page. All type of data is stored in data page, except text, and image. 2. Index page. It only stores index-related entries. 3. Text or image. Stores text and image. And note: all the below 5 types of pages are designed for SQL Server engine usage, also called maintenance pages. 4. Game stores information about allocated extents. Game pages records what extents have been allocated for any use. Game has bit for every extent. If the bit is 1, the corresponding extent is free. If the bit is 0, the corresponding extent is in use as uniform or mixed extent. A game page can hold information of around 64,000 extents. That is, a game page can hold information of equals 4,000 megabytes approximately. In short, a data file of size 7 gigabytes will have 2 game pages. S-game pages record what extents are currently being used as mixed extent and also have at least 1 unused page. S-game has bit for every extent. If the bit is 1, the corresponding extent is used as a mixed extent and has at least 1 page free to allocate. If the bit is 0, the extent is either not used as a mixed extent or it is mixed extent and with all its pages being used. A S-game page can hold information of 64,000 extents. That is, a S-game page can hold information of equals 4,000 megabytes. In short, a data file of size 7 gigabytes will have 2 S-game page. 5. EM stores information about index pages in extents. 6. PFS stores information about how much free space is in a page. 7. BCM. This page contains the information about extents modified by bulk operations since the last backup log statement per allocation unit. 8. DCM. This page contains the information about extents that have changed since the last backup database statement per allocation unit. For a database, page 0 is header. Page 1 is PFS. Page 2 is game. Page 3 is S-game. Page 6 is DCM. Page 7 is BCM. Page 9 is boot page. Boot page. The last run DBCC sheet is written in the boot page. It contains most critical information about the database. Every database boot page is the 9th page. When instance is restarted, by looking at this boot page as a method to write information into the event log. Boot page's availability is very important during the recovery of the database. As part of the redo phase of recovery, SQL Server reads the boot page and analyzes the transaction log from the min-lsn of the oldest and committed transaction at the point of the crash, and hardens the changes to the data files. Extents. Extent is logical storage. One extent is collection of 8 pages. One extent size is 64 kilobits. 16 extents equals 1 MB. Types of extents. Uniform extents. All 8 physically contiguous pages belong and can be used only by a single object. This is a uniform extent. Mixed extent. Each of the 8 physically contiguous pages belongs and can be used by 8 different objects. This type of extent is known as mixed. Note: by default, SQL Server engine allocates the pages into mixed extent. After filter, if the engine identifies all 8 pages belong to same type, then all pages carry to uniform extent.